bringing his merch all the way from Texas to all corners of North America. Here out on the East Coast, we are very happy to have you here. You know, used to run into that guy on the West Coast, you know, and it's good to see him have an opportunity to come out to an event like Frostbite. And, of course, other tournaments coming up that you need to be on the lookout for include things coming out in the Canada region from Saints Gaming, obviously from Ori Productions here in this Michigan region. And, of course, you can't forget, coming right up around the corner, Smash and Splash.
Yes.
Got to be looking forward to that action. So thank you so much to all of our sponsors and affiliates.
We absolutely could not run these kinds of events without the help of all those sponsors and partners. It's just fantastic work from all of them. You can see some of the merchandise that we have on for sale in the Frostbite store on the right there. And it's incredible, just really what to see.
Now we seem to have Kiki versus Naga. Naga coming hot off that win previously.
And we did see Naga playing Marth earlier.
Oh yeah, I was about to say, I wonder if that Marth was for Bayonetta. It's becoming maybe a little bit of a counter pick that's been popularized by MK Leo, quite potentially.
That could be true, yeah. And Kiki...
No, but actually, he lost that match.
Yes.
He did. He lost that match, I now recall. So I'm wondering, this is probably a loser's bracket side match.
Kiki all the way from Orlando, Florida.
Yeah. Or it's a different Naga, one of those two.
Yeah, that's true.
It's possibly a different Naga.
Kiki, a Diddy player that's really been rising through the ranks in CFL recently.
Yeah, Central Florida being a very Diddy-infested region, inspired by MVG.
And Dyer. Kiki and Dyer train together a lot. So we'll maybe see some similar things from Kiki that we see from Dyer from MVD.
Now this is one of my favorite matchups. You know, speaking of Smash and Smash, you know, you got to see the Ally versus Zero variation of this matchup in its highest form at that tournament there. And I love the different dynamics in neutral between these two characters because it is truly one of the most skill-based matchups in the entire game.
Yeah, each character has a lot of different options that they can throw out at any given time, and there's lots of different play styles as well.
It's very fast-paced, and it's very technical from both players. You know, the more mentally accurate you are and the more physically accurate you are, the better chance you have of success. There is cheese and gimmicks, but there's also just the merit of solid gameplay coming in strong. How much can Diddy contain Mario? How much can he trap him, lock him out? And then how much can Mario really manage to capitalize on his advantage states? There's so many different factors and so many different situations to assess. It really makes it a pleasure and a joy to watch every single time. A lot of people would say like the Zero versus Ally rivalry was the golden age of Smash 4.
Yeah. Some of the best matches maybe in people's minds have been those sets between those two, especially at the peak of their kind of rise to power, the 1 and 2. But right now, Kiki doing his best against Naga in the first stock.
Yeah, really showing off the pride in his region very well.
Going for the footstool combo there, but a little too high.
Yeah, it's kind of optimal at 0%. We did save a jump there, and this time we're going to wait a little bit off the edge. I wonder why Naga keeps going for these up Bs as a mix-up there. I mean, it does have the invincible hitbox there, but is it really necessary? I feel like a lot of these situations are just quite simply reactable.
Yeah.
Where you don't need to go for something like that.
Especially a character like Mario that does have all these other options. Surprised that one's the one that's being thrown out.
Right. Kiki doing an excellent job of controlling this match.
Yeah, he really is running away with it now. With that, another banana peel to any of the smash attacks would take the stock now. Naga still has not taken one, going for the Z drop there. It doesn't quite land, but...
That's it. No, not quite. A back air would have finished it, actually. You have to watch your opponent's DI. There it is.
And now you, as someone who has coached Zero for so long, you know Diddy inside and out, right?
That's true.
What, in this case, what was Naga doing wrong here? What can he improve for in this second game?
You know, as the Diddy player, like what was the Diddy Kong doing that he can do better?
No, Mario.
Oh, Naga. Naga's Mario. Okay. Well, there's a couple of things. One, you want to simplify your game plan a little bit. Mario is really, really good at dealing with bananas because all of his moves, he likes to use a lot of normals. Normals can simply catch bananas, and Mario is quick and dexterous, so you don't really have to fear Diddy Kong in the sense of oh, he's holding a banana, so I have to watch out for this too much. You can just go in on Diddy when he has a banana, especially because you want to get a grab anyway. So you're not going to be hitting his shield and getting shield grabbed. You're going to be looking for a grab in the first place. And if he just throws the banana at your shield, you just keep it pushing. So one thing I need to see from Mario is just simply running up to the Diddy Kong more. Obviously, you need to be more accurate than that. When you land a down throw like that at 0, it should convert into a lot more than 13. You got to watch your opponent's DI, watch your rage, and just be a little bit more accurate when you come into a lot of these kinds of moves. And then also, simply just some better choices, some cleaner choices. Play the neutral with a lot more motion. You can see he's kind of a little stiff in the way that he's playing, where he likes to launch attacks exactly from the position he's in. But a lot more ground movement. If you watch Ally's gameplay, you'll see Ally does a lot of dashing left and right, keeping himself very ambiguous where he wants to be. So these are some things that he can do to kind of clean up his gameplay and really make it a lot harder for Diddy Kong to just put hands on him. Because the one thing Mario struggles with in this matchup is Diddy Kong's forward air. Mario can't just jump at you the way he would want to jump at a lot of other characters, because if Diddy Kong uses forward air, then it's going to be a problem for Mario. But
we haven't seen a lot of forward air usage from Kiki so far. He's relying more on the banana and neutral.
Yeah, and Naga is just not capitalizing correctly. We see the down tilt back air this time. Great DI coming out, so they're not going to get the KO. No invincibility here off that trump, but no punish. We don't even need an up smash here. I think up air would have just killed him.
Yeah, 181.
Up tilt definitely would have.
Misses the down smash, gets the stock anyway.
We'll just say we take those. It was a guaranteed kill off the banana if you just up tilted. That's a jump read. Tries to get it confirmed with the clap. I love the forward air to cover, jump from the edge option, and keep the pressure up. Good trade coming out there from Mario. Converts it.
That's something that I like to talk about with characters that can platform cancel moves like that. The teleport character is pretty prevalent. They can do, or Pikachu with quick attack cancels. A lot of times I feel like players that have those options go for them more than they should.
Right.
And in that case, Naga was just ready for it and waiting for the forward smash, because Kiki has been doing the platform cancels with the side B a lot. And in that case, it makes it very easy to read. You know, it might be the best possible option on paper, but if you always go for it, it becomes not the greatest option.
Right, exactly. No matter how good an option is, it requires mix-ups. Most options have solutions that you just don't want to use them every time.
You see Kiki actually went for it there again. Off stage, he's trying to get the oh.
Heavily disagree with the air dodge there. So did Naga, and then after it was all said and done, so did Kiki. That's going to close it out. Up smash on the top platform is going to send him blasting off to that top blast zone, and that's going to be it. Naga takes it over Kiki 2-0.
Kiki takes it.
Excuse me, thank you very much. Yeah. Kiki takes it over Naga 2-0.
Pretty dominantly, both games.
Yeah, really, really in control.